I'm Donna from DT Glass Designs and welcome to my studio. Today I would like to show you this globe. I made this piece several months ago. It's made of clear texture and it's made from two pieces. It doesn't quite fit together. There's gapping between the two pieces. There's enough contact to hold the piece, but it could be better. It's still a nice piece, even with the imperfections. I like it, and it hangs in my sunroom. And this is the design for that particular globe. It's quite an intricate design. I think it might have helped if I had numbered the pieces. And if I was making this design again, I think I would tweak it slightly. That might result in a better outcome. But for today, I'm going to try this simpler design. It's basically just strips 1 centimetre by 7 centimetres, and they will be joined together by circles in the centre. We'll also add 1 centimetre squares to each of the spokes at the bottom, and another one 1.5 centimetres above that. I started to assemble the pieces after drawing the pattern on thin fire paper. I'm working directly on top of a kiln shelf. I'm using glass tack gel to lay the pieces down. I'll just continue and I'll catch up with you in a few minutes. You cried the whole night through. Well, you can cry me a river, cry me a river. The larger of the circles will be placed once the spokes are down. It'll be lined up with the mark that I laid down when I drew the pattern on the thin fire paper. And then on top of the larger circle I will place the smaller circle. I'll make another one exactly the same as this, and the two pieces will go in the kiln on a full fuse. The pieces are now out of the kiln, and I decided to add some blue transparent glass, which I think gives it a little bit more interest. And you see where I put the 1 centimetre squares, it creates little bumps, which also adds to the design element. I've marked both pieces in the centre. One will be the bottom and one will form the top. On the top one, I'll drill a hole, which I will fill with fibre paper before it goes in for a drape. I'm using this stainless steel bowl, which I've sprayed with boron nitrate, and I've marked the centre point. I'll line the 2 points up once in the kiln, and hopefully they'll drape quite nicely. The two pieces are now out of the kiln. And let's see, they don't line up as great as I had expected, but there's going to be enough contact. So we're just going to run with that. I'll use fishing line to create the hanger with a metal button on the end. This metal button can be secured once the fishing line has been threaded through the hole with a dab of glue. two pieces have now been cold fused together and it's ready to hang. I used a 2-part epoxy for this, and this is what it is: Araldite crystal clear 2-part epoxy. There is still a little bit of gapping around the piece where the parts just don't quite marry up. If you wanted to, you could disguise this by using maybe a fused glass element. I've got a little blue flower you could cold fuse, and that would just take your eye away from that. But for me, I think I'm just going to hang it as is. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, happy fusing.